So, in this video, we are going to talk about we are going to talk about C++. That is the concept of operators. So let me quickly share this for you people. For my slides here. Okay. So life crisis, inheritance, polymorphism, polymorphism. Operators overload define operators behave for user defined data type like classes, object, bracket, object structures, and operators. They are the mathematical symbols, the plus, the addition, the subtraction. They are the operative operators. So operators overloading in C++ can be add special features to the functionality and behavior of already existing operators such as mathematical and so operators overloading. The plus operator, when used with value of type int, return it returns their sum. However, when used with objects of a user-defined type, it is an error. It is an error. So these are the operators we know: arithmetic operators, logical operators, uh, relation, relational operators, relational operators. Then we have pointers operators. Yes, as we learn about something like pointer, how to declare a pointer. When we are declaring a pointer, the two operators you need, and this operator symbol help to know the address when you yes, as we stated earlier, and also memory manage operator, that's the delete. Okay, so two operators overload. So that's the functional overloading operator. So this is the operator overloading. So how declare operator your return type, that the return type operator symbol. So this operator breakdown the return type of the function, and the operator a special keyword symbol, the operator we want to overload. That's example here. Meter defines in function. So you can have something like this. Yeah, some of the example. So int is the return type. Then here is the symbol. Then here is the parameter. This is what we were talking about. This is the parameter. Yes, then this is the return type. This is the return type. So okay, so that would be loading rules. So This one, object size. This one, okay. So let's see some advantage of greatest overloading. It simplifies syntax, allows the user of notation disclose to the target domain, and also consistency, similar support to built-in types for user-defined types. That is easy understanding, use of similar operators with uh, so operator overload disadvantage that potential misuse, abuse or misuse can lead to unexpected behavior. Limited overloading, not all operators are overloaded. Not all operators are. So we also talk about the derived class. A derived class is created from an existing class. The derived class inherits all members and members function of the base class of the base class. The derived class can have more functionalities with respect to the base class and can easily access the base class. So a derived class is called a child class or subclass. So the base class is the existing class we are talking about, the already existing class. So the derived class begins with the keyword class followed by the derived class name, then column followed by access amplifier, amplifier, and then base class name. The access amplifier, we have three access amplifier. We have the public, we have the private, then we have the protected, we have the public, we have the private, then we have the protected. So this is how it goes. The class derived name, semicolon, access amplifier, then followed by this how it goes. Class definition. Class definition. So begin with the keyword followed by the class name. We begin with the keyword followed by the class name. Then the keyword class followed by the class name. Then you attribute. Then you have your method. Get your attribute. And you get your attribute. So yeah, this is the keyword and this is the class name. This is the access specifier. That this one is a public and the existing class. The existing class. This one is the existing class. That's my record. Then yeah, the existing class. Existing class. That's what we were talking about. Existing class. So as that. So as I said, we have three access specifiers. We have the public, we have the private, then we have the protected. Yes, these are the. Then we have the inheritance. So let's go to a code and try and do some small code in there. Let's go to our code and do some small code in there. Let's go to our code. Open. Let's try our hands on the code. Let's try our hands on the code. Let's try our hands on the code. Oh, let's try. on the code. So mhm, okay, as we said, operator, we are going to first try the operator overload, the operator overload. So this is how the operator overload is being uh, defined. It's been defined. This is how it's been defined. This is how it's been defined. So let's see. You will need your return type. That's the here is our return type. That's it. Then you need your operator symbol. The operator symbol. That's plus. Then you need your parameter. Parameter will be int age. You need your parameter int age. Then you uh, bring your distance. So you bring your distance. Then what do we want to return? We want to return. Want to return. We want to return the operator, the overload operator, and the age. We want to return the overload operator and the age. So yeah, how we do the code for data the overloading for the operator overloading. So let's move on and declare. Let's move on and go and declare. I'm moving on class, derived class. We are going on derived class. Derived class. Let's say we have we are having our first class. Let's say the existing class. Okay, let's say class class my my records class my record sorry class my record class my record. So this inside this one we will state our destiny, and the destiny is a public. It's a public. Our access specifier is a public one. So public, yeah, public. Our access will be a public one. Sorry, be a public one. Then our attribute will follow. Let's say uh, int. Let's say int int uh, get get age int get age int get age the int get age yeah get age. So our method will be our method will be uh, okay, sorry, this is int age. Our this is our attribute. So our method uh, will be rather int get oh, int get age. Yeah, this is our method. So we have our first class and we want to have a derived class. We want to have our derived class. So this is how we are going to do our derived class. So they are saying the derived class, you need your derived name, the class derived name, then semicolon, then you bring your this thing. So we will say C as the class, then you sorry class D derived derived mine record mine record mine record, then semicolon, and I'll bring what is my okay. So derived record, then I'll bring my access specifier. The access specifier is public, so public public here. Then I'll bring my base class, that's the existing class, that's my record, my record, that's my record. Then I will open my curly brace. I will open my curly brace. Then I will have my public, my access access specifier. After the access specifier, I will have I'm coming. Then after my access specifier, and I'm going to have my let's say I want to drive my grade, so chart grade chart grade. So this is my attribute. Then I'll get my I'll now get my get grade get grade. This is my method. This is my method. Get grade. You open your parenthesis. Open your parenthesis. Open your parenthesis. I forgot to bring my this thing here. I refuse to bring my parenthesis here. Yeah. So this is how to derive uh, this is how to derive this is how we will use to derive the class derive from existing class, how to derive a class from existing class. This is how we will do it. This is how we will do it. How to derive a class from existing class. This is how we will do it. This is how we will do Okay, so let's go and let's go dance. Okay, class access modifiers. Okay, so we can say inheritance allowed us to create a new class to bracket a derived class from an existing class into bracket base one. So the derived class inherit the features from the base class and can be additionally features of its own, can be have additional features of its own. So okay, this is how we go animal, you see, and we have eat, and we have sleep. So the derived class is dog. Dog is from animal. Dog is from animal. Okay, so this is the inherit code. It's a class animal. We have eat. We have class dog. Then you bring your this thing back. Dog back. So let's try something on the inheritance. Here's the inheritance. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Here's the inheritance. Coming. Okay. So let's try something small from the example which was given. So let's you ignore this one just to change to make it. So let's say class animal, class animal. Then you have, let's say, eat our parentheses. Then we have sleep animal, they eat this. So eh, me ba baby. I'm emo or me ba baby. Mm, sorry for the this one. So we have our class dog. Then you bring your this thing, our this thing is public. We bring our public, and dog they do what? They bark. We bring our back. Okay, so we are done.